nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
I love your character.
Oh, thank you.
She's pretty bold.
Yeah.
And she's finally found love in season 2. I watched all 10 episodes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm not going to give away how that love goes.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I wasn't sure how Kristen's character, Joanne, your sister, if she was being a mean girl or she was really caring and worried about you, because this happened pretty quickly, and I don't think they are fans of the guy you're with.
Yeah.
And how does that feel?
You know, I relate to Joanne because I've had friends where I'm like, man, I don't think this is the move. I think that they're making the wrong decision and I'm worried about their well-being.
Would you tell them, though, like Joanne
did? And it's something
did?
that I have to negotiate. And I think that because they're sisters, there's a lack of boundaries and there's kind of like these pre-existing unconditional, like, just levels of communication that are like very, very blunt and probably not the most mindful in the way that I would be with a friend. But I definitely know the feeling of trying to negotiate, like, how do I do this? And I think if it was my sister and there was like that level of familiarity, I would try to be more tender about it. But I think I would just be like,
tender about it.
no. She's like, what the F is going on? But I do think I'd be like, honey, no, you know, especially if I felt like something was really off.
Right. You go into a protective mode, I'm sure, for your friend or your family.
Yes.
What do you love and hate about Morgan?
God, it's really hard to say I hate anything about her because I do think that, like, the job is to kind of, like, understand your character and to have empathy for your character. I love that Morgan is... I love that she's unbridled. I love that she's far out. I love that she's like a really honest communicator. I feel like she's like very reactive and it's a lot of fun to watch. I love that she's passionate about what she's really like heartfelt. I think she cares about her sister a lot. I have a hard time with the way that she talks to her parents. Sometimes I'm like, rude. You're rude. And I think she could do some like work on her self-esteem, and I think she could do a little bit of work on the same thing that we talked about earlier, just how to kind of more tactfully handle the way that she receives the world.
Did you have somebody in your life that you researched to get this character?
Well, I mean, the obvious one is Sarah Foster, Aaron Foster's sister.
Yeah.
She was kind of like the first...
Well, because this is Aaron's creation based loosely on her life.
Yes, it's a semi-autobiographical.
Right.
And that dynamic that they have, I wouldn't say it's like an exact representation of what their actual relationship is, but there's definitely like the essence of it is there. So I really dove into like Sarah, like the way she talks and like the way that she moves her hands and like,
Both of those girls have a tone when they talk.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Sarah even more so than Aaron. I think Aaron is a little bit more like neutral, but Sarah's like very, like she is a personality and she was kind of my North Star. Like Morgan's definitely a different person than Sarah, but I would draw from the well of public speaking that Sarah has done. And I would listen to their podcast actually quite frequently as just like a touchstone to kind of get back in the space. And they also banter really openly with each other on their podcast. So it's like a fun thing to kind of
like you and your character do on the podcast in the show.
Yes.
So you are a prankster in real life. I know that you've pulled pranks on Kristen on the set. Yeah. Would you like Morgan to get into pranking?
I mean, listen, I think that pranks are really fun.
I do too.
I mean, I just love them. I'm actually like in my day-to-day, this was the first like long game prank that I've ever done. Like I'm not the most prankstery person, but I know she loves pranks and I so appreciate a good prank and I love hearing about good pranks and I'm friends with a lot of pranksters. So listen, I'm a lover of pranks. I say yes, bring them on, put them in the show. Let's go.
Last question, what do you want to see happen for Morgan?
I am so excited for any route they take. Like, this is the thing about Morgan is she's such a character. It's like it's so rich, you know. There's so much potential for different roads, and the writers are so good. And I kind of...
Oh my God, the writing's spectacular.
They're so good, and I would have never dreamt that this storyline that we ended up with for season 2.
It's a great one.
Yeah, it's so wild that I'm like kind of like throw anything at me. I'm so excited to see what they come up with, and I have really no specific dream for Morgan because I know whatever it is going to be fun.
It will be. It's a great character, and it's fun to play.
Thank you
and it's
so
fun to
much.
watch you.